guys, welcome to Living with Ulcerative Colitis. I'm Maya, and today we're going to talk about foods that may help thicken your output. This is helpful for people that have an ostomy, have a stoma, or people that are on the other side and have a J-pouch. And this story is based on my own experience. So about 3 weeks ago, my mom went to the farmer's market and she bought a beautiful, delicious bushel of peaches. And these peaches, they were like really sweet. They had like that natural sourness, grittiness. They were awesome. Okay, peaches were really good. And so I ate 1 or 2 per day for an entire week. And that's not something I have ever done before. I usually know that there is a balance between the starchy foods I eat and fruits. But the peaches were really good, okay? They were really good. And so I ate 1 to 2 of them a day. And the first couple of days, nothing went wrong until the 7th day where my body was like, we're done. Don't give us any more peaches. But by then it was too late. And so my output went from being what the doctors call it, a natural peanut butter consistency, to not a good consistency to work with. And so for the past 3 weeks, I have been experimenting with different ways to help thicken my output, because the natural output of having a J-pouch can be watery or liquidy, and it can be a peanut butter consistency. These are the balance. But I'd never been on the other side of this balance before, so I needed to get back to where I was. So I'm going to tell you the 3 things I tried, and then I'm going to tell you what actually worked. So foods that help thicken your output are marshmallows. I've talked about this in videos before. For me, every time I eat a marshmallow, my output will thicken for like 30 minutes, and it will keep my body from just like, I eat food and it leaves. So the marshmallow is a medium. There have been some studies on this by different researchers and stuff about marshmallows, because it's really popular among ostomates, people who have ostomies. The NIH did a study, and they said they figured out that it isn't a substantial amount that marshmallows do, but it's small enough for it to be, it's large enough for it to be a percentage of people reported that when they eat marshmallows, their output stays thicker for longer. I will link that below the video. Another thing that can help thicken your output are ripe bananas. But I don't like ripe bananas. I don't like bananas at all. So even though I was like struggling, I wasn't struggling quite that badly for me to actually eat one. So I just did it. But they do help people. I did eat them when I first left the hospital and I was trying to keep my output thicker. My mom did give me a banana with our 3rd thing, peanut butter. She would put peanut butter all over the banana, and then I would eat it, because then it would taste more like peanut butter and less like banana. But peanut butter, smooth, not the crunchy one, also helps as an output thickener. That was the first thing I tried, a bunch of peanut butter sandwiches. I ate so many peanut butter sandwiches the first week that I don't like the taste of peanut butter sandwiches anymore. And then the second thing I tried was potatoes. You can use mashed potatoes, fried potatoes, potatoes in any form, but I used tater tots, which again, I now never want to see a tater tot ever again. So this is another thing that you can try, but I did not. Rice pudding and rice cakes. I did not know that these were options, because after I got sick of the tater tots, I could have tried these 2 things. And then you can use sponge cakes and applesauces. I did not try the applesauce, even though I knew that worked, because I felt that after I ate all of the peaches, I didn't think applesauce would be a great thing to put down next. This continued for about a week of me eating peanut butter on sourdough bread and tater tots. And these little veggie chicken nuggets that my mom bought. And before this all happened, I quite liked those chicken nuggets and the tater tots and peanut butter and bread, but afterwards it was kind of losing its shine. So I knew that I needed a permanent solution, because every time I ate, it was only working for that day. And then it occurred to me that one of the biggest reasons why the output can go loose is because I wasn't hydrated enough. And so I remembered that when I was in the hospital, before they let me leave, they made me drink about 8 cups of water every day. And so every time I ate a meal, it didn't matter what the meal was, I would drink a cup of water for every meal. And that basically came out to about 6 small meals, which is what you are supposed to eat when you have a J pouch. You're supposed to eat 6 small meals or 4 meals. And so every time I ate a meal, I drank a cup of water. And then I started doing more things around the house, so I was drinking more water. And now I'm up to 8 cups, and my output went back to normal. So, yay! All that to say, there's a balance. There is a balance between, I recommend knowing what foods do before you eat them, no matter how delicious and scrumptious the peaches looked. I knew that balance existed, I just wanted to eat the peaches. I'm going to link an article below from OakMed. It's a site, and they tell you what foods cause loose output and what causes thicker output. And knowing this, you can keep a balance on the 2 food groups so that you don't do what I did. But I hope today's video was enjoyable. Please like, share, subscribe, and press the bell for notifications. Bye, guys!
Whose dog is that?